It's the second day of drilling in a neighborhood along the Balboa Peninsula in Newport Beach. A massive rig has been set up by the state of California to locate and cap a 101-year-old underground well that's been leaking oil into a house on Marcus Avenue.
For the next week and a half, workers will drill hundreds of feet down to get to the source of the oil and fill the old pipe with cement to stop it from bubbling to the surface.
My hair, my clothes, everything's on fire. I couldn't breathe and just laid in the dirt and couldn't get out of the flames.
This isn't the first time these abandoned wells have caused trouble.
No, only on CBS LA, our Michele Gile speaking with a retired city worker who survived a well explosion there 40 years ago.
When I heard the noise, a swoosh sound, I looked up and saw a fireball coming at me.
40 years ago, several blocks from where a crew is working to cap an abandoned oil well, Newport Beach utility worker George Murdoch was badly burned after a different oil well exploded.
It was a dirt area, so I got, when I was blown to the ground, I was surrounded in fire. Obviously my hair, my clothes, everything's on fire. I couldn't breathe and just laid in the dirt and couldn't get out of the flames.
Murdoch, who was 24 at the time, says a supervisor scooped him up and rushed him to the hospital as crude oil spewed along the Balboa Peninsula. He'd eventually find out that something ignited leaking methane gas from the well. After months of treatment, he was back on the job and made a career of it.
Went up through the ranks, became the utilities director, and ironically in charge of the oil wells that the city owns.
About a mile away from the drilling operation, the city of Newport Beach is pumping crude oil and has been since the 1950s. The oil field where I'm standing is situated along PCH in West Newport. The difference between what's happening there and here is this oil is viable and can be sold.
We're in the process of phasing this out too. So it is a gradual process too. You have to create income and create revenue to be able to properly seal and close off wells that no longer work as well or no longer produce as much.
Abandoned oil wells from the 1920s dot the area. In the years after the accident, George Murdoch spent plenty of time on the peninsula as a city utilities employee. He says there were triggers which made it difficult, but only initially.
I couldn't be near a barbecue, I couldn't be near fire, I couldn't be near heat. Yes, it was nightmares.
In Newport Beach, Michele Gile, CBS LA.